Hi! Automated rules can trigger actions based on the metrics and conversion values sourced from the native platforms like Meta, Google, TikTok, and Snapchat. But this is not the only option. If you use a tracking or attribution service or any CRM, you can set the rules to use this data to make decisions. This will require a Google Sheet as a data breach. As an example, I'm going to show you how to set up a rule to change the budget for your ad sets based on the cost per purchase sourced from a third-party tracking service. A similar setup can be created for Meta, Google, Snapchat, and TikTok. First, you'll need to set up your Google Sheet so that it contains two columns: ad set IDs and cost per purchase sourced from a third-party tool. To make sure the automation runs on fresh data, it's important to update the Google Sheet regularly to make sure the rule is pulling correct data at each check. Next, we will need to create a custom metric interview bot based on this Google Sheet. For this case, we need to select values associated with IDs because we want the rule to match the ad sets by IDs. Drop the link to the Google Sheet and make sure you set anyone with a link level of access. Once you connect to the sheet, you will need to select the tab with the data and map the columns. So I'm going to select column A for IDs and B for cost per purchase values. Let's name the custom metric and save it. Next, open up the rule builder. We'll set the rule to check ad sets and we'll target all ad sets with hashtag promo in the name, because these are the ad sets for which I have data in the connected sheet. For the task, we'll choose increase budget and specify max ad set budget cap at $1,000 and set increase to 20%. The max frequency for the increased task will be once a day. For conditions, let's select the custom metric that we created earlier and set it to increase the ad set budget if the cost is below $3. We'll add a condition cost per purchase is greater than 0 as well to prevent budget changes for ad sets with 0 purchases. As a result, we will have a rule that will increase budget for ad sets with hashtag promo in the name if cost per purchase is below 3 but greater than 0 with a max cap of $1,000. We can set the rule to check once a day, so during each check the rule will pull up the list of the ad sets with hashtag promo in the name and find their IDs in the sheet and check the cost per purchase value. Some third-party tools have an auto-update feature for Google Sheets. Otherwise, you might need to update the sheet manually to make sure that the rule is pulling fresh data at each check. I hope this guide has been useful. See you later.